Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That $40 and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. What I'm talking about today is not going to be one that you find in your local rack store, but it is, however, a hype beast. You hear about it all the time right now. It's kind of the new talk of the time because it is a clone of a very popular niche fragrance, and I'm talking about Fragrance World's Imperium. I love the color of this bottle. The lid, the cap is kind of cheesy and all, but I mean, it looks good. And it's the copy of I forget which fragrance exactly, but it's like exactly the same as another fragrance. But regardless, this looks a lot like the Elysium bottle. Really, really similar to it. But man, I love the way that it looks, and it feels good in the hand. Nice, thick, heavy glass. The atomizer is pretty good too. It's a solid atomizer. So I'm going to go over a couple of the notes in this thing and let you guys know what I think about this fragrance overall. In the top, there's a lot of citrus. I don't have to name them all. There's a bunch of them. It's pretty much all the kind of citruses that you can imagine. A heavy dose of vetiver, some green notes, and thyme. And that thyme note is quite believable in this. For being such an inexpensive fragrance, it's a pretty believable thyme note. So the vetiver is just about as loud as the citrus. For the first couple seconds, the citrus is a little bit louder, but the vetiver is right there with it. And but that thyme sets it apart a little bit. Now, this might blow up some of y'all's mind. Shame on me. I've never actually smelled the original Elysium. I've been wanting to, and I actually haven't smelled it. So this is just going to be a full-on, like, standalone fragrance review. Now, a lot of people have said that this is kind of a clone of Elysium. Hugo reversed here, and I love this thing. It's grown on me. I wasn't that impressed with it at first, and I liked it more and more and more. The difference between these two is this one's a lot sharper and more citrusy. I kind of like the way that it smells a little better for the gym, and kind of almost overall, I kind of like this one a little better. Couple reasons. One is I really dig that citrus note for like the Florida summer heat and everything like that. This is great for the summer heat. Don't get me wrong. It's perfect for it. It's just fine for it. But this is a little bit fresher, a little more refreshing, and the performance on this did not blow me away. I heard a lot of people say it's got decent performance, and I just didn't get it. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it got reformulated so quickly or something like that. I just bought this. Today is August like 2nd or 3rd or something like that. And I just got this bottle a week ago, so of 2023. So I don't know. I can't really get more than 4 hours out of this thing. If I really dial the sprays up, then I was getting like 5 hours. It smelled great at my workplace and stuff like that with my high heat work that I do, but it just was not hanging on. This one, however, you get that earthiness, like it's almost like a creamy vetiver. It's kind of interesting, but it hangs on for a good like 6 hours if you dial the sprays up a little. Not so much on this one, but for the time that it was on my skin and everything, it was nice. It was very, very nice. This is a great smelling fragrance. Even as a standalone fragrance, it's a nice smelling fragrance. I like a little engraving on the back too. So youth, mature, anybody can enjoy this. For being such a fresh summertime fragrance, it's classy. This is great for like a nice lunch, like a business lunch meeting or something like that. This is perfect for that kind of a thing. Overall rating, I'll still give it a 6. Even though the performance isn't that good, I like the scent profile that much. And the reason why I can give it a 6 is because the scent profile is just that good. It's rich, it's citrusy, it's got a touch of class. The thyme really, really sets this thing apart from your typical summer freshie. It's really, really a lovely smelling fragrance, so I can't complain about the way it smells whatsoever. It's not super synthetic. I mean, it does have some synthetic qualities, but like I said, that thyme in this thing is quite believable. So they nailed it on that piece right there. Got the dry down on my hand. It's really nice. It's got a nice green nuance, like some leafy greens, a little bit going on here. But overall, it's a good smelling fragrance. And for $22, it's great. I'm going to keep on wearing this thing. It's definitely going on my gym rotation, definitely going on my run rotation. It's wonderful for that. If I want a version of this that isn't quite as sharp on the citruses and something a little more laid back and classy, then I'll go with this one. That's basically the difference between these two. This one's a more classy version of this, is kind of what it is. And yeah, so summertime, high heat, classy, daytime, casual, whatever. It's quite versatile for the summer. And that's my final thoughts on the new Hype Beast Fragrance World's Imperium. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.